Christina Applegate ended Brad Pitt romance for this unlikely rocker. Christina Applegate has some regrets about her brief romance with Brad Pitt. The actress, who released her new memoir You with the Sad Eyes on Tuesday, March 3rd, revealed in the book that during her 1989 fling with Pitt, she ditched him at the MTV Video Music Awards for Skid Row frontman Sebastian Bach. The confession comes as Bach re-enters the spotlight, filling in for Dee Snider during fellow 80s hair metal band Twisted Sister's upcoming reunion shows. I had spent all night staring at Bach, who was then a long-haired hunk fronting the band Skid Row. Applegate, who was 17 at the time, writes, I hate to put it like this, but Brad back then was still making his way as an actor, and he wasn't yet Brad Pitt, the man of so many people's dreams. The pair met after hanging out in the same young circle of Hollywood friends. Pitt, who was 25 at the time, was 2 years away from his breakout role in Thelma and Louise, which propelled him to heartthrob status and kicked off a run of films in the 1990s that solidified his superstardom. Bach, the long-haired hunk, was 21 with a long-term girlfriend and a 1-year-old at home, the actress writes. And it gets worse, Brad was left to sullenly drive my mom home, Applegate, now 54, added. Apparently, at a gas station on the way, Brad almost got into a fight with a bunch of gang members, and, not surprisingly, was subsequently very mad at me. She said Pitt, now 62, didn't talk to her for many years after that, but they eventually buried the hatchet. Eventually, we agreed that I'd been a kid, and though he deserved much better, it was time to forgive the child who dumped him for the lead singer of Skid Row, she continues. Of course, Brad is now to Brad Pitt, and Sebastian Bach, well, he still has long hair, I guess. The same year of his and Applegate's fling, Pitt also dated actress Robin Givens and his cutting-class co-star Jill Schoelen, the latter of whom he dated and was engaged to, reportedly for about 3 months. He went on to date several more of his co-stars, including Juliette Lewis, whom he met on the set of the 1990 TV movie Too Young to Die. When she was 17, and he was 27, the mid to late 1990s would see the actor go on to famously date and be engaged to his Seven co-star Gwyneth Paltrow, before his 2000s marriages and divorces to Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie. Applegate, meanwhile, went on to marry actor Jonathan Sheck in 2001, before he filed for divorce after 4 years of marriage. She has been married to Dutch musician Martin Lenoble since 2013.